Microsoft and Sony are the two biggest console creators out there, and right now they're pushing for slimmer designs and promising to make them 4K capable, but in all reality we're barely hitting the mark for 1080p. Now today we'll be going over both of the new consoles coming out this year and next year for the two big behemoth companies, Microsoft and Sony. Now both these companies are trying to push for a 4K high-def resolution gaming, which is not at all possible right now with the current gen consoles. We have the Xbox One S running at 1.4 teraflops and the PS4 Slim currently running at 1.8 teraflops, which will render 1080p around 30 frames a second, and that's for some games. Most games are going to be running 720p at 60 frames a second, and that's for the highest clarity gaming. Now that's not at all what we were promised, and that is kind of depressing, but what excites me is the PS4 Pro and Xbox One Scorpio set to come out next year.
Now moving on to the heavy hitters, the PS4 Pro, or as some call it, the Neo, hits a whopping 4.2 teraflops. This is going to be the strongest console on the market until next year in 2017 when we get the Xbox Scorpio. Xbox Scorpio is rated at 6 teraflops. The PS4 Pro, they promised to bring 1080p to all PS4 games, but 4K on the PS4 Pro, I'm not really seeing it. What I can imagine is 1440p or 2K being upscaled to a 4K resolution, but native 4K, I can't see that happening. Xbox One even with 6 teraflops. I mean, that sounds like a lot, but for you PC guys out there, that's like a GTX 1070. It has 6.5 teraflops of computing power, and that struggles to run 4K at 30 FPS. So to say that the Xbox Scorpio is going to provide true 4K gaming with 6 teraflops is kind of pushing it. So they're definitely going to be doing some upscaling things, just like the Neo. It's just probably not going to be as drastic. But we do have an entire year for the Scorpio, while the PS4 Pro comes out in a short month. So that crowd of hardcore gamers that want the best of the best is going to be saturated for an entire year by the PS4 Neo, and then the Xbox Scorpio is going to come out. This kind of sucks. PS4 Neo is kicking Xbox's butt right now. Sony is definitely ahead in this area. I like being on top of the newest consoles and stuff like that. I don't like waiting a year for something that Sony is going to have right now. Sorry for all you Xbox guys out there. I know it's going to suck, but it is what it is. We'll make do. But there are our thoughts on the upcoming consoles. Hopefully we cleared up some expectations, and hopefully you learned something new.
So if you guys did like the video, please drop a like on the video. If you didn't, drop a dislike. All input is good. I love you guys, and see you guys in the next video.